Glory, showcasing some of Central Texas' favorite drivers and featuring Heart of Texas and Texas Thunder Speedways. Sit back and don't let the mud hit you.
I'm Charles Cosper, driver of the IMCA Hobby Stock number 33C, Texas Thunder Speedway. I've been racing this is my 8th year, actually in the same class the whole time, and I've raced all over Texas and had a lot of fun along the way. I grew up around Killeen. My dad worked on cars back in the day. I just always loved racing, so when I turned 16 I had to get me a car somehow, and really just been racing ever since. My family, they're great, they love it. My mom and dad go to every race. My dad, he helps me work on this thing, you know, that's my biggest help, my biggest supporter. I got a girlfriend that likes it too, amazingly. She loves going out there to the races. Couldn't think of anything better. We all get to hang out and we all get to see each other a lot because of it. Tonight is the King of the Hill, the Hobby Stock King of the Hill. It's 2 laps one-on-one. Driver wins, they advance to the next round until we have 2 drivers left, and then they'll race for, I think it's $100 tonight. It could be increased. And you know, it's a fun event. It's not every day you get to go one-on-one with somebody, you know, on your own separate, you know, own piece of track. And it's kind of exciting for the fans, and it's exciting for the drivers as well. You know, we're trying to help the car count out there. Yeah, the last few weeks, you know, we've had 9 cars, and but a different batch of cars. Really, it's kind of strange. If we could get everybody there at one time, we'd have a good car count, you know, 15, 16 cars. And they've went well. The track has been dry and slick. It's just been beautiful out there. Great racing in all the classes. Jared Roberts, he's a rookie in this class, and he's been running really good. And then we have the Scrivener brothers. They weren't there last week, but that's the first time all year that they haven't been there, so I'm sure they will be there tonight. Anthony Simsick, he's been out there every night. I'm sure Andy Roller, I think he's back in town. He's been missing out, and he'll definitely give us some competition. He's a great driver. Chad that works on my car, he's great with creating. He can make, you know, he can fix anything, he can make you anything. He always says he could fix anything but a broke heart, and he'll put a Band-Aid on that. Today, car's ready. I took care of all that earlier in the week. Thankfully, I usually wait till the last second, but not this week. I just wanted to make sure everything was good. We've been having good luck, and I don't want something that I did to ruin that good luck. And the track has been outstanding, and we've just been able to kind of get up front early and kind of set the pace, and that's important. In the past 3 weeks, we've won 3 times, so 4 in a row is tough. I've never been able to accomplish 4 in a row, and we'll see what we can do with it tonight. it seemed like cars were everywhere there at the beginning for a while. And I got hung out on the high side there at the beginning. The bottom went a lot better, and I had to get down behind a roller there. And that's what kind of set me back from the beginning. I know, you know, if we're out there, it's going to be whoever makes it through traffic first, and he got in front of me in traffic, and that's going to make it tough. We ran hard with, let's see, with the 111 Riley, and then Jamie Herring. He drove a really good race. I thought he could have won that thing if maybe he would have hung it to the outside a little bit more like I was doing, and but he was giving it a lot up off the turns, and it was a good race. I mean, once Roller got out front, I knew he was going to be tough to beat, and I was impressed to see Flying Hawaiian of J.R. Siegman up there leading laps. That was a good job by him. And I think once somebody showed him the nose, he got a little bit nervous, but that comes with seat time. He'll get better. And it was a crazy race. There was cars everywhere. There was multiple lines. It was pretty fun. It wasn't quite as dry as I liked it, but it was a fun race. I think Roller being away didn't affect him at all. You know, these things are kind of like a bicycle. Once you figure it out, you don't lose it. I know if I'm going to have a shot at winning it, I'm going to have to beat Andy Roller. And I'm not really sure yet on what line's going to be the fastest. I'm going to have to watch these races, see how the track plays out, because it was different track tonight. And I think we'll get something figured out. I think lane choice is going to be important, and not overdriving the car. I think it's going to be pretty slick by then. I think to win, we'll have to beat Andy Roller in the final, or, you know, hopefully not the first round. I'd hate to go out that early. First round, I got off with one of the guys that we helped show up out here, so that's pretty cool. Got to get by him, and I'd never seen him, so I kind of tested some different lines, kind of see what was going to work on later on. And then in the second round, we had a tough competition with Jarrett Roberts. He's really good on this dry stuff like that. And he won the toss, and he took the inside. I knew it was going to be tough. I thought maybe the outside would be better, but he got such a jump on the start. And then I just figured the only way I was going to clear him was to go the short way around. And it worked. I got up next to him on the white, and then on the last lap, I cleared him, and I kind of lost my vision there where he was. I looked outside, he wasn't there. I looked inside, I didn't see him, and went down into three and let off, and bam, he was right in the back of me. But, you know, we're going for it, and that's part of it. You know, one-on-one race, everybody's close right there, and, like, you can see the front, you're that close to taking the win. So we made it through that round, no damage or nothing, just bumper-to-bumper contact. And then, like I expected, Andy Roller, feature winner tonight. I knew he was going to be the man to beat there at the end, and he had a good race with Zach Riley side by side there. We got to watch that, kind of see what Andy was doing, and I won the toss, and I wanted to take the low side. I thought I could get a jump on him, and it turned out I got a jump. We were kind of spread out, and I think that was a good move on his part because he got a big run coming off, and I kind of got to do what I wanted to also. Instead of us being closed up together, and I think that that helped me there. I went into one and I didn't see him. The car kind of pushed a little bit. I was a little nervous. I drove down to 3 easy because it pushed going into one, and he bumper tagged me a little bit, but it wasn't serious. And I was kind of worried then, you know, where was he? And I knew white flag, you know, last lap. All I got to do is hold him off again. I drove it easy, and I never saw him, and I never felt him. So I'm not sure if you know, he got you know, confused there or what. Whenever I might have thrown him off his rhythm when I checked up earlier than he did. I'm not sure because he's really fast on this type of stuff. And luckily we pulled off the win. I wasn't sure what to expect. We ran good in the feature, just it was hard to pass, and I knew, you know, starting side by side it was going to be tough again to you know, get ahead of a guy, and we pulled it off somehow. I'm really excited to be king of the hill here at Texas Thunder Speedway. Not all the tracks do this, and this is real cool. They've always done this, and I got to thank David Good for putting it on, and Anthony Otkin, the 489 iStock, threw in 20 extra bucks, so I really got to say thank you to him. So that's cool, you know, he doesn't have anything to do with this, and he helps support the sport, and that's what's great about racing, is racers help racers. Yeah, we're king of the hill, you know, for 2012, and hopefully if it keeps up like this, we can be track champions in 2012, and just a big honor to be here and racing at Texas Thunder Speedway. It's a great track. Yeah, I thought the Hobby Stocks as a group put on a great show tonight. I mean, we were in a huge pack there. The whole start of the feature and all the way through the feature, it was a blast, and it was real tricky, you know, working traffic, and the inside line would go, the outside line would go, and which one do I need to be in? And you know, it was a great track. It was great, really exciting feature. And I think, you know, that the guys that came down here enjoyed it. I'm sure they did, and they'll probably be back. And hopefully, you know, the fans watching it, maybe somebody wants to build a hobby stock or get started in this, you know, they can come talk to me in the pits. I'll tell them everything they need to know.